Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to part 19 of the Sea of Stars walkthrough. We're going to pick up right where we left off last time. We just had Zale and Sarai complete their portions of a special task for Garl, and now it's time for Valere to hold up her end of the deal. So once we get rested up, then we are going to head over toward the right side and go into the volcano without a name. Now we're going to keep going toward the right. There's really nothing special to do here other than to run down the stairs, and then you can use the rock wall to climb down, and then go over toward the left side where we can encounter our first set of enemies. So we're going to grapple into them. These guys are called firecrackers. They're pretty interesting. They don't do a whole lot of damage to us. Their standard attack is just a little bit of a jump, and they try to swipe at us while they're in the air. But what you can see is that once you attack them, they start to flash, and that means that they're in self-destruct mode. So what they want to do is, once it gets low on health and that flash goes a lot faster, then it is critical danger time. You should eliminate them before they burrow underground right up to you and explode, doing some decent damage to you. But once those guys are out of the way, we're going to continue down the pathway and then over toward the right, and then down a whole bunch more stairs, finally going down another rock wall. When you get to the bottom, hop down, you'll pass a treasure chest. All you have to do is head over toward the left side, climb up, and you can use the same kind of water jumper that are in the Coral Cascades, and that will just throw you all the way back up toward the top if you go up all of them. And then you can open up this chest, which contains an igneous staff. That is, of course, a better weapon for Valere, so go ahead and throw that on, and then just hop back down into the water below. Now we're going to go over toward the right side, and we do have to break through the ground there. In order to do that, climb up the right side, and there's a big boulder at the top. Give it a good push and it will roll down the ramp and smash through the ground, allowing you to go down as well. So from here, if you go over toward the left side, there's just a few mushrooms that you can grab, but we need to head over toward the right side now, and we can encounter some familiar enemies with those firecrackers, but also a new enemy called the Big Buggy. Now the Big Buggy is a little bit tougher. It likes to do a two-hit attack on you, where it slams into you and then does like an uppercut with its drill. A little bit tougher. This guy has a lot of HP as well, so it'll take a little while for you to get rid of these guys. All the while, be mindful of the firecrackers, and they may want to explode on you. So just do whatever you can to finish this fight as quickly as possible, and then we're going to continue on. After the fight, let's start heading over toward the right side. We can hop across the little gaps and then climb up. There are some mushrooms waiting for us at the top, and of course some more gaps to jump over. You can grapple down and then straight toward the right and then back up to continue on the path. Well, here we have a couple more of those big buggy enemies, and we'll finish them off and keep going over toward the right side, walking along the narrow beams, and then we can exit toward the top of this room. Let's keep going up. There is a save point there if you need it. Otherwise, hop across the gaps, and you will get up to this big thing that looks kind of strange. There's 2 levels here, but what you want to do is walk around these little spikes and go over toward the left side. You'll hop across some gaps and then start climbing up toward the top of this area. You'll see another one of those big boulders. If you push it into the little rocks nearby, you can pick up one rainbow conch. And then what you want to do is make sure that you can get over toward the top section here, and then push that boulder down, and we will smash all these rocks on the way down, and we'll get it down to the ramp below. And then we just have to push it down the ramp like before, and it will shoot across the gap. And now we have to follow it around on foot and we're going to use this to break all of the little rock spikes in our way. So go around breaking all of the lava stalagmites, and we will then go over toward the right side, going across the rock wall and up to grab this treasure chest, which contains the volcanic armor. This is a good armor upgrade for Valere. Go ahead and throw that on her, and then proceed back along the rock wall toward the left. Now we want to push that rock going northward a little bit further to break through the whole way. You can actually keep pushing it all the way over into the lava, and then go across the tightrope to fight 2 more of those firecracker enemies. We'll get rid of them and then go through the nearby door on the left side. Now let's keep going over toward the left, and then we can start heading up. There's what looks like a little bit of a puzzle here, but we're ambushed by a couple enemies that we've seen before. So once they're gone, then what we'll want to do is push all of these blocks just into the lava there. There's no real puzzle or anything, it just move all of them toward the right side and down into the lava, and that will create enough of a bridge for us to get from the left side over toward the right side of this area. And one enemy will start to scamper away. Let's chase it down, and we will get close to it. Unfortunately, you can't snag it early, you can't grapple it, but we do get ambushed up here with an enemy that breaks through the wall over on the right side. So what you want to do is go through that hole in the wall that was created, and there's a treasure chest back here that contains a magic pocket. Now this is a really cool gold accessory because what it does is it allows the first item used in a round to not use the character's turn. Normally whenever you use an item, that's it for that person. Not anymore. Now what we can do is use the item without taking a turn. Very useful, especially later on in the game. Now we're going to push this boulder all the way down this ramp just like before, and it will go around and then smash into the water, opening it up even more, which will cool off the lava, giving us a nice platform to hop down onto. So let's go down and then jump across the gaps over toward the left side and exit out the left. Now we're going to run a little bit further toward the left side, and then we can climb up the rock wall on the left wall and then run around the pathway. You can see a man standing down there, one of the Molekin guys. He is a little salesman. Let's see what he's got. So this merchant was sent there because he knew that he will be of use to us in our mission. So we'll see what he has to purchase. Nothing really important, just a couple food items if you really want to. There's also a resting point at a campfire and the save point nearby. I would recommend saving it because there's a boss fight coming up very soon. Now we have a lot of those water pads that we can jump up on, so let's just keep going all the way up to the top of this area. And when you get to the top, walk forward for a cutscene. This is our target? Yes. It'll be vulnerable to your lunar magic. Good. And just like that, we are in a boss fight. This is the Toadcano. Not a super difficult monster, however, it does like to summon more of those firecracker guys. It's kind of a good thing and kind of a bad thing that happens. On the bad side of things, well, now we have more enemies that want to attack us and can also do their self-detonation attack, which isn't so good for us. But on the other hand, the boss likes to charge up a very strong attack that is spread out amongst the different enemies around here. So on one hand, they will absorb some of those nasty hits from the boss itself. However, that will put them into critical HP and then they'll want to blow up. So we kind of have to deal with this threat, and sometimes it's good to keep them around for a little while, those little firecracker guys, because they're not too powerful in and of themselves, but we also want to make sure that we are dealing with the threats appropriately and eliminating them so that we don't get completely overwhelmed. So here's the attack I was talking about, Tremor. It just spreads out the damage across all enemies with multiple rocks falling down. It's kind of hard to get all of the timings down to block all of them as the rocks fall down onto you. However, if you do it, then it doesn't do too much damage to you, but like I said, it does cause the firecrackers to go into self-destruct mode. So we're just going to keep spreading out the damage. Like Rashawn said, lunar magic is a good way to go with this fight, so make sure that you keep up on using those lunar spells and also the boosted attacks as much as possible with the Valere, so that you'll do some extra damage with her. Other than that, you can use your lunar shield to block some incoming damage. That's always a good thing to do. And we'll just kind of go through this fight, keeping up on healing as necessary, and mostly focusing just on taking out that Toadcano. And I will let this fight play out from this point on, and I'll see you at the end. So enjoy the fight. And with this ultimate attack, the fight comes to a close, and you get the Fight Fire with Lunar trophy for defeating the Toadcano. Thanks for the help, Rashawn. Naturally. Now to wait for the others. And so we must come together for his final wish. For Garl! For Garl! Great job, everyone. That there hold be full to the brim. A valiant effort. It's time to set sail. All aboard. Wait for me. Totally. And to the face on Zale, too. Ha ha ha. Garl, do you think... Zale! So, you got Zephyr? Right here. How about Malcolmud? He's still working on it. We'll need time anyway. Lots of crops in the Vespertine. Right, let's all go and... Garl! I'm okay, Valere. Just need a moment here. You take it easy, okay? We'll carry the crops. But... You're right. That's probably best. I'll take care of it. You spent some time with your friend. Thank you, Sarai. Haha, that's one way to... Gah! Take it easy, Garl. Wow, this really hurts. I hope I'll be able to... We're with you no matter what. We didn't come this far for nothing. I'll see this through. I think I have finished. Yeah? Are you happy with the result? Why do you ask? I did for you. Well, are you happy you did it for me? Yes, but I hope you like. I'm sure he will, Malcolmud. I remember you. You can look too. Yes. Yes, yes. So the crops go up there, chuck them in. Flour fills up here for mixing. After a little kneading, bring it up there, knead some more, let it sit with the heat, and... Good job, Malcolmud. It's perfect. I only follow your plan. Guys, this is going to be huge! Can we help? Of course! Alright, Malcolmud, time for the heat. Perfection! Now we let it bake. It comes and goes. Like right now, I feel just fine. Let's just share more memories, okay? It's all I want. Oh, I know. Remember when I brought you cookies while you were at the academy? Yeah, you never told us how you managed to make the flying platform move. With a monocle. Huh? Was it a magic monocle? Oh no, I used it to focus sunlight directly onto the rune. It made sense, so I just went for it and it worked. The beam wasn't very strong though. That must have taken hours. Sure did. 8 in fact. Haha, no way! Yup. Well, 8 hours of sunlight to be exact. That's excluding the night I spent halfway up in the air. How did you not get caught? Oh, I got caught, but I was already out of reach by the time Gran saw me. I wish I could have seen her face. Believe me, I wish I hadn't. Ha ha ha! And then... Garl! I think my time's almost up. Don't say that. I have to finish this. Valere, please tell Malcolmud to cut the lava flow. Yeah, Zale, I need Zephyr now. Here. I hope this works. Thank you, Curious One, for this unprecedented act of goodness and generosity. Through your creation, the elements have soothed my long-tormented soul. Hey, anytime. It's just bread, really. This marks a new beginning for me. If it isn't too much to ask, would you be willing to give me a new name? Sure. Ah! I still have a bit of time. I can do this. Okay, so what are your ambitions? My past was one of anger and destruction, but you have shown me the way to a higher purpose. I wish to honor your memory by becoming a devoted caterer. Ah, that's so nice of you to say. So, a butler, huh? How about Sinclair? Nah, hold on. Oh, I know. For this new life, I shall name you Wentworth. Wentworth. Once again, I thank you. Never have I encountered such a caring soul. I understand your time is almost up. Is there anything I can do to repay your kindness? There is one thing, yes. For my final journey, I'd like to fly on your back with my friends. It would be my honor and privilege. Then please take us to Moon Cradle. I want to be buried under the celestial willow. Garl. Hey, so we got to fly for a second time. That's pretty neat, huh? You should save your strength, Garl. I'm okay. It doesn't hurt anymore. I'm just really sleepy. We'll be with you until the end. I know. I'm so lucky. Hey, promise me one thing? Anything. I want you to use this gift. You'll travel across the sea of stars, whatever that is. We'll do it. For you. I mean, someone has to kick Erlina's butt and teach the Fleshmancer a lesson. Might as well be you, right? We'll go and do that. Don't worry. Oh, and you'll keep cooking too, right? Use what I taught you? Every day. We'll miss you so much. Zale, Valere, I can't thank you enough for everything. All those moments together, all the adventures. I couldn't have asked for better friends. I We are gathered here today to honor Garl, the warrior cook. Born in Mooncradle, he chose a life of adventure and accomplished many deeds. From fighting alongside solstice warriors to founding the peaceful town of Mirth, he even managed to soothe the sleeper. Yeah, you surely showed him in the end, son. Good work. Like a true pirate chef. This adventure won't be the same without you, pal. May he be remembered for his warm heart, his bravery, and his unrelenting smile.
May he be remembered.
Garl, you really were the best of us. I miss you so much already. The world will hear the stories of your deeds for generations to come. This is my vow. Thank you for teaching me, Master Garl. I am glad you liked the kiln. It has been a couple of weeks already. Are we leaving anytime soon, Captain? We are giving Zale and Valere as much time as they need. Aye, must hurt something awful. Their bond was a special one. Sure would hurt something fierce to lose one of our own. But you're right, Valtrade. Their friendship was something else. So, Captain, any ideas for our next adventure? Yes, the time has come. Captain? Oh, how exciting! I still can't believe you spent all that time on the platform with just a monocle and a cookie jar. He sure was a loyal friend. The best. Valere, I think I'm ready. I've been thinking about Erlina. No matter what kind of Fleshmancer monster she's become, we have to defeat her. Wherever she is. Garl sure held up his end of the bargain. The Sky Giants Council will let us through, I suppose. Across the Sea of Stars, whatever that means. For Garl, then? For Garl. And we get the Warrior Cook Trophy for attending the ceremony. With innocence lost and purpose reaffirmed, the powers of Solon and Luana start to awaken within Zale and Valere. Zale learns ultimate attack Solon's Light Salvation. Valere learns ultimate attack Luana's Might Retribution. So, y'all ready to avenge your friend? We are. Well, kind of. We got some other things to do. Let's check out Garl's tombstone. Garl. Well, that's all it says. If you want to progress on, you would talk to Yolanda. However, we're going to do some side questing stuff. So let's head on out of town. However, there is enough side content here to make an episode devoted just to that. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break here, and we're going to hit all that side content the next time around. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button if you like this video, and also hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you very soon in the next one. Until then, have a good day.